Here's the water pumps I have for my 223. This was on the blue engine. If you look back on some of the old videos, if you can remember, I had a orange 223 block, and then I had a blue one, and the blue one is the one that came off of my truck. It was not original to the truck, but it was in there when I purchased it. So this is the water pump that came off of there. It's not horrible. It looks gross though. This is the one that was on the orange engine. This one is pretty nasty, and it actually had a leak. This is the brand new one I just got from RockAuto. I'm pretty pleased with it. So anyway, so I got those parts in. My flywheel here, I'm going to clean up this surface here. I don't know, I guess Scotch-Brite or something, I guess, and just clean it off. On the teeth here, it looks like the starter stayed engaged, or it, I don't know, maybe you had a hard time starting it one time. Anyway, so this is pretty gummed up, and when I was talking to the machinist, he said, buy a new ring gear. So, RockAuto had one for like $15, so got that, and then take it down to the machine shop, and he's going to heat this up and pop that one off, put the other one on for me. My box of goodies, I don't remember if I showed you all this stuff, so I've got a lot of stuff going on. This is for like the emergency cable, emergency brake, radiator pad kit, just various bits and pieces that I've been collecting, and a whole bunch of stuff finally came in. Let's see, I've got the steering gear right here. I finally got in touch with a company up in Minnesota that is going to go ahead and rebuild this for me. I don't think there's anything seriously wrong with it, but they're going to go ahead and disassemble it, put new seals, and fill it back up with grease, and make sure everything's good to go. So I'm going to send this off this week to get shipped off. I've got the new head right here. It's all wrapped up and ready. Bits and pieces of junk in there. That bearing I need to find new with the clutch kit. Let's see what else I got. An old head from the blue one. I don't know why I really kept it, but I don't know. Maybe I'll see if I can sell it to somebody. If I was close to a swap meet, I probably would have just brought it with me, but I'm not close enough. Transmission right here. I have not gotten around to fixing this yet, but that little plastic gear, I've got the new one. I just need to take a snap ring off and pop the new one in. Should be a quick, easy fix. And also, got my block back. This is what was the orange block that I bought off of Craigslist for under $200. So, board over 30. Got the new pistons sitting right here. One of them's over at the machine shop because he was going to try to fix the connecting rods that I had in there. But I ended up having to purchase new con rods. What I ended up buying were old con rods that were never used. So I was able to find a company up in, I think it was Ohio, that had a stock of these old 223 con rods with the bolts, and then also the bushings in there, which all my other con rods were pretty nasty. So I'm going to bring these down on Monday, let him clean them up, measure them out, make sure everything's good to go, and then I'm going to go pick them up and bring them back and start installing everything. Inside this box here, I've got the crank. Everything's looking good. Brand new cam right here. That's ready to go in, and I need to start prepping this. He did hot tank it. It's still a little greasy, it seems, so I'm going to have to get some like wax and grease remover, tape off what I don't want to get paint on, and I'm going to paint it black, just like it was from factory. I'm going to paint it black. I haven't decided if I'm going to put on the old canister filter right here, the oil filter. It was a big container. Actually, I'll show you right here. It was this big container here that you put the element in the inside and you screw it on. But one of the other engines I had the screw-on adapter style, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do there. Fenders, let's see. I haven't done anything in these in a couple days. I'm going to get one of my paint eaters and then start cleaning it up like a flap disc and start cleaning up some of my weld here. and then I'm going to start stripping the paint off, and I bought some short strand fiberglass filler, so I'm going to go ahead and work on my my weld repairs and fill those in. Today is Sunday, day later after what I'd shot earlier. Alright, so here's the head. I've already masked it off and put on like a high temp paint on it. Just gonna let that sit for a little while. Did the block last night, so that one's all ready to go. I'm gonna do bits and pieces here real soon, like the pan sitting up there. There's actually two of them. I'm gonna use the deep well one. Alright, a small setback in the transmission. I was replacing this gear here, and I noticed as I was putting on the lock ring that this whole shaft just started slipping, and as you can see, the bearing started slipping out. I can't get it to go back in, and then when you mess with it, if you play with the shifting controllers, the forks will move, but then the whole assembly just moves forward. If I go to put that transmission piece back on there and tighten it down, to get bound up. So it's pretty frustrating. I'm gonna go look and see if I can find any other videos on how to make this thing work. It's just a pain in the butt. So as you can see, this is the old speedometer driven gear, I think is what they call it. Replace that, and then here is the oil seal that is right there. I'm pretty upset too that when I'm looking around at this transmission, I got looking here and there's a nice crack right in here, so I'm wondering if that's probably why all of this transmission fluid leaked out. So I'm gonna see if I can find another one, since there's a part number right there. Not very many people are using the little 3-speed anymore. So one step back, 2 step forward, 1 step back again. Just kind of sitting here spinning my wheels, so I'm going to try to get something accomplished in the next 2 days. I'm going to go down and talk to the machine shop tomorrow and see if they can work on a couple things for me, and you know, maybe I can get the rest of that engine back here real soon. So I don't know, you know, just stay tuned. I'll be doing a little bit more, and somehow I'm up to what, 76 subscribers. I don't know how the heck that happened. I didn't think it was this interesting to even watch. So I appreciate it all, and stop in a little bit later, and let's see what I can do when I get to 100. All right, have a good one.